Good morning, my beautiful, fabulous, balanced babes. Here I am, feeling fabulous, being fabulous. I haven't had a shower since, I don't remember, I think maybe Monday I showered. I haven't washed my hair since Saturday. I'm wearing a really cool daggy hoodie because it's cold on the Sunshine Coast at the moment, right? I think it's got stains on it. I've got my nightie on underneath. But I'm fabulous, right? And I've been wanting to do a video for you guys for a few days. Well, actually since the end of last week, but I haven't done the video because I hadn't been bothered putting on makeup on, getting ready, getting all dressed up and being fabulous. And I was like, oh my God, it's totally just occurred to me what I'm trying to teach you guys is that you are fabulous in every moment, in every way, in every possible way, all the time. And I need to lead by example and be fabulous and own my fabulous in all of my elements, my non-washed hair, my unmakeup face, and all those beautiful things. So I wanted to share a couple of really cool things because, as a lot of you who probably know who've been following the Balanced Babes journey since I really kicked this off after the birth of my daughter and all the trauma that I'd gone through and all that sort of stuff. So I am a qualified naturopathic doctor, have a degree in nutritional medicine, and so a lot of the work that I do with women is around balancing hormones from a physical point of view. And over the last, I guess, probably 12 to 18 months, maybe a little longer, you know, I'm really being shown so much more. I'm being shown that there is so much more to healing the physical body, and it's this emotional, spiritual element that we have to nail. And if we don't nail it, we can't move forward. We can't heal physically. And I'm so convinced more than ever before that there is an element of us that in our emotional health that is basically the cause of everything you're experiencing physically. I truly believe that everything that I've ever been through in my physical suffering, the acne, the weight gain, the adrenal fatigue, the polycystic ovarian syndrome, my thyroid stopping, being diagnosed with menopause, every single thing that I've been through on my hormonal journey definitely 100% comes back to me not feeling and recognizing and knowing that I am fabulous in every single moment, in every single way, no matter how I look or how I show up. And so I've really started this incredible insider journey. Well, it's been going for a while, but really stepped into it for 2020. It was a big part of my intention, especially when we've, you know, everything that's going on in the world and we've all had to slow down and stop and go within and do a lot more inner work. And so I've been so aware of my ego in every moment for the last few months. And so I'm being shown things all day, every day where, oh my God, where I'm putting myself down, where I'm judging myself, where I'm comparing myself to other women, where I'm just not feeling fabulous in every single moment. And it's like, wow, the profound effect that has on our outside world and what it's creating and how it's actually really hurting our physical body because we really haven't stepped into our worth. We don't understand our worth. We don't love ourselves enough that we're feeling not enough in every single moment. And when you're, I guess, vibrating that dense energy, that negative frequency in every moment, in every way, whether you're consciously aware of it or not, you are hurting your physical body. And you know, it's what I always say, I always preach, guys, your physical body is going to demonstrate. It's going to be the external manifestation of your energetic being, of your thoughts, your feelings, our energetic body, what we're vibrating out. And so if we're vibrating out feelings of lack, of not being enough, of not being pretty enough, not being anything, in every way, shape or form, we're exposing ourselves to negativity, which is going to result in disease. And it made me think, I was thinking about it on the weekend or whenever I was thinking about it, I've actually been really fabulous and amazing at giving profound advice since I was really young. So I remember this one time, I was 23, I think about 23, and me and one of my bestest friends, and I hope she watches this because she'll probably laugh hysterically. We've known each other. We were born in the same hospital 2 days apart. And so it was back when we were living on the Gold Coast and everything was about looking as fabulous as possible, right? And I gave her the most profound advice. So wait for it. You're probably going to fall off your seat when I tell you this. So we were out shopping for shoes. And she turned to me and she's like, you know, look at these shoes. Do I look tall? And in that moment, I wanted to be the best possible friend there is, right? You know, I was like, oh. And so at the time, she was crushing on a guy who was quite, you know, vertically challenged, should we say. He was shorter than both of us. And in that moment, I'm like, hold on, what does she want to hear right now? Like, does she want to be tall? Because we all want to be tall, right? If we're playing netball, if we're out, we want to be tall, we want to have, you know. But I'm like, hold on. The guy that she's crushing on is short. Maybe she doesn't want to be tall. Maybe she wants to be short. So I remember looking and I just went, if you want to be tall, then you're tall. And I promptly turned around and just walked off. And she was like, what? Like, what does that even mean? Like, if you want to be tall, then you're tall. And what I was essentially saying to her in that moment is, you can be whatever you want to be, but you have to choose it for yourself. You have to choose to want to be fabulous. And the only thing that stops you from being fabulous in every single moment and feeling fabulous about yourself is when we compare ourselves to other women, when we have these standards set for ourselves, and if things don't turn out exactly how we thought that they turn out, then all of a sudden, oh, that's a fail, I haven't done things right. And it's having all these rules and regulations and ideas of perfect in our head that really stops us from feeling fabulous in every single moment. And so I'm starting a journey, and a big part of it is a healing process for me. So thank you guys for being a platform that I can share this process with, and you guys can help me work through my layers, because I realized that I've never felt fabulous in every single moment, in every single way, every single day. I have so much judgment around myself, the way I look, you know. My ego right now is going, oh, bitch, please, you've got no makeup on. Look at those bags. You haven't washed your hair for days. You're not fabulous. And I'm like, yeah, I am. Thanks, ego. I love you. Thanks for letting me know where I'm not loving myself. You can just stay promptly sitting there on my right shoulder. But on my left shoulder is someone who knows wholeheartedly that I am fabulous. And that doesn't matter if I'm not wearing makeup and I haven't done my hair and I'm wearing an old dirty hoodie with stains on it. So I am going to start documenting a bit of this journey for you guys, because I know wholeheartedly that if you want to feel your best, look your best, and have no health issues at all, we need to embody this fabulousness in every single moment, every single day. So I'm going to lead the way, and I'm going to share what I do all day, every day that makes me me, from a health point of view, from an everything point of view, because I actually get messages daily from women on Instagram or Facebook, whatever, just saying, hey, you know, what shampoo do you use? Or, hey, what makeup do you use? Or, hey, I love your body, I want to look like you. What do you do? And I don't share a lot of stuff about the things I do on a day-to-day basis, because I'm so paranoid that from an ego point of view that you guys would think I'm boasting. You know, even I've posted some bikini photos over the last few months, and that's made me go, people are going to think I'm up myself, they're going to think I'm vain, they're thinking I'm an attention seeker. All of the stories, right? Everything. And so I'm going to step up. I'm going to share everything. Everything I do in every single way, all day, every day. The products I use, the processes I do, the thoughts I have, the good, the bad, the ugly, the everything in between. And I'm going to share this, one, as my selfish healing process, and I'm okay with that, to help, you know, see the stuff that comes up. Maybe the trolls that'll start to comment or whatever. And I'm okay with that, because I'm ready to step into my fabulousness in every single day. And also for you guys, though, to share the information, you know. And I was pondering on the weekend, and I was looking at all these amazing, you know, Insta-famous Instagrammers who have just been on a show like Maths or Love Island or Bachelorettes in Paradise, whatever it is. And all of a sudden, after being on a show like that, they have like, 200,000 followers. And it's like, people want to see everything you're doing all day, every day. And I'm like, I can't do that. I don't want to share. I don't want to, you know, people might judge me. What if I share too much? I mean, I'm an oversharer at the best of times, right? I have no filter at the best of times. So I'm going to step up. I'm going to share all these things to do. And I'm doing it because I want to give you permission to do the same. I want to give you permission to feel fabulous all day, every day, no matter what you're wearing, no matter what size you are, no matter what the scales are saying. Because if we can step into that vibration of fabulousness, it is so freaking powerful. And to give you another example of that, yesterday, I woke up and I was feeling a bit, I guess, fluidy, slightly round. I mean, I do love my body. I don't think I'm fat. I'm very confident in my body. Never used to be, but I am now. But I still know that, you know, if I put on 1 or 2 kilos, I can feel it. Maybe other people can't, but I can feel it. And I've been living the good life the last 3 months. You know, I've got a new partner. We've been doing all of the wine and platters in isolation and enjoying those things, which I don't regret in any way. But I was kind of looking in the mirror going, oh, yeah, I should probably do a juice cleanse again, just to shift that little bit of inflammation and fluid retention. And I jumped on my scales just to check in. I don't weigh myself very often. I jumped on my scales, and clearly my scales battery is going flat. There's something going wrong with my scales. I jumped on my scales and they told me that I weighed 57 kilos. Now I weigh my comfortable weight that I sit around and I feel good, it is like 63, 64 kilos. And I feel good there. That's my ideal weight. And I was like, oh, 57 kilos. I am fabulous. And I knew, I'm like, they're lying to you. Like, the battery's flat. But for the rest of the day, all day yesterday, I felt fucking fabulous. I was like, I'm skinny. God, I'm skinny. Like, I can eat what I want today. And I had so much love for my body all day yesterday. And I then chose to go for a walk around the block, not because I felt like I had to, because I had to shift weight, just because it feels good to exercise and move. And I felt good in my active wear, and I felt no guilt or shame eating whatever the hell I wanted yesterday. And so it just goes to show the power of the mind, the absolute undeniable power of the mind. And I jumped on the scales again this morning, and my scales were working again. I was back to 65, which again is still fine. It's potentially 2 kilos more than where I love to be, but I was like, whatever. And I don't feel, upset or angry about that, but it was like yesterday I was on cloud 9. I felt so amazing about my body because my mind told me that I was fabulous. And so how powerful is the mind? So I want us all to step into our fabulousness all day, every day. I want us to feel beautiful, because that is how we heal the body. If we had a planet of men and women all walking around feeling fabulous from a place of inner love, of self-worth, of self-love, there wouldn't be the shaming, there wouldn't be the blaming, there wouldn't be the anger, the greed, all these awful, horrible vibration things that our planet's being exposed to. If we could all just love and accept ourselves for exactly who we are in every moment, I truly believe that is how we make positive change in this world, not only for ourselves as an individual from a health point of view, but from a global healing perspective. So I'm making the commitment right now. I'm putting my hand up and I'm telling you all that I'm fucking fabulous. And so are you. You're all fabulous. And we're going to do this together. Now, I've been working with a lot of women for a while now, which I love. And I push these guys through looking at those feelings, looking at those emotions, bringing up those subconscious thoughts all day, every day, those ego things, those stories, those programs that we're running on day to day, all day, every day, that tell us we're not fabulous. And we're working through them. We do group healings every fortnight, and it's fun and it's scary and it's overwhelming, but it's powerful stuff. So if anyone wants to know any more information about the Balance Babe Sisterhood, where we're all striving to be fabulous, please send me a message if you wanted to get a part of that. It's such fun, and it's powerful stuff. So I'm going to leave you this one last thing, let you know that you're fabulous and I love you, and I'm fabulous, and I can't wait to be fabulous in every minute of every single day for the rest of my life. Mwah.